Dude, what's up? This is TCGJeff bringing you my Gravekeeper's deck. One Caius, one Sag, get rid of one of their cards on the field. Gale, only two of the deck, half one of their attacks. Synchro Offer and Archon Magician, blow up two more cards. Breaker the Magic Warrior, probably going to be tributing this off. We'll take a note for Gravekeeper's Commandant. Only Piercer of the deck, Gravekeeper's Spear Soldier. Two Mystic Tomatoes, staple of the deck. Two Descendants, tribute another Gravekeeper's to blow up card on their field, also feeds Visionary's attack power. Two Gravekeeper's Commandant, discard to the graveyard to get Necro Valley. If Necros are in the field, just play it for a 2100 beat stick. Two Gravekeeper's Assailants, used for getting Marshmallow into attack mode if they have one. Good for switching face up attacks that have high attack, low defense. Two Guards, popping back the big stuff to their hand. Two Gravekeeper's Visionaries, tribute summon with one Gravekeeper, 200 for every Gravekeeper in the graveyard. Basically, as soon as it summons, you're going to usually have Necro Valley in the field, create one tribute 2700. Three Gravekeeper Spice, staple of the deck. It's all for my monsters. Spell cards: MST staple, Lightning Vortex semi staple, Brain Control staple, Heavy Storm staple, Magical Dimension. You can quick play spell. You can activate it on their turn if they summon a Caius or Zaborg on one of your monsters or something like that, or Raza. Activate this, tribute also summon another monster. Their target is no longer in the field until their effect resolves. One Allure got limited to one. All Gravekeepers are darks except for Commandant, but you can discard that for another use. Two Gravekeeper Sealy, recycle through Commandant and Spies to get through your deck faster. Two Book of Moons, Roof Flip Guard or Spy. Two Real Tributes. Gravekeepers are kind of good in your graveyard, and your opponent's cards don't want to be in the graveyard, so your opponent doesn't want their cards in the graveyard, so yeah, just activate this. Great on first turn. And obviously three Necro Valleys. One Mirror Force staple, one Magician Circle, declare an attack, bring out a monster from your deck, declare an attack with a spellcaster, which all Gravekeepers are. Bring a spellcaster from your deck with 2000 less attack. Great for bringing Visionary out if he's in your deck still, then he just instantly hits the field more powerful. Two Rated Spirits, good for bringing Gravekeepers back from the graveyard. No need for a Call to Haunted, they go through Necro Valley. And two Bottomless Trap Holes. Side deck consists of, at the moment, 2-dimensional fissures, but because the Lightsworn area is basically going down, I'm going to switch these out for 2 Pull in the Rugs, because Monarchs at my locals is hitting pretty hard. 2 Divine Rasp, based for anything with a lot of effects. 2 Royal Decrease, got limited to 2, or you would run 2. Some people at my locals run really beastie trap decks. 2 Pressions, basically a staple to have at least in your main deck or your side deck for a lot of special summons. It doesn't really affect Gravekeepers because most of the effects you do during the demo step, yeah. 2 Karma Cut for against dragons and anything like Koikumaru. Tech Devastation Virus, good for against frogs or any other deck that poses a threat with mostly effects. Light Imprisoning Mirror for Lightsworns. Intercept, I would have run 2, but I only have 1. When your opponent summons a monster with 1 tribute, you take control of it. They still get the effect if it's like a Monarch, however, but that's okay. And yeah, that's my Gravekeeper's deck. I only run this one Synchro. Don't have any use for the other ones. I have no level 5s. I do have, however, extra Synchros. I have 2 X-Savers because I pulled 2, and yeah. 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon, Thought Ruler Archfiend, Fossil Fighter, Stardust Dragon, Hard Tool Dragon, Brownac. Nope, really bring these out because my deck doesn't have the star support for it. If I usually Brain Control maybe an opponent's tuner, then I'll synchro into one of these, mostly Brownac.